He remained in power as long as he satisfied the Americans. He could not know what his generals were preparing for him, and even when he heard their ultimatum, he was not going to agree to give up power. Ngo Dinh became president of South Vietnam in 1954. He owed his position to the Americans, who appreciated his anti-communism. It was thanks to the support of the United States that he was able to afford a tough rule marked by an uncompromising fight against leftist Viet Minh and the persecution of the majority Buddhists. In this he was faithfully assisted by his brother Ngo Dinh, head of the secret police. Both were devout Catholics. The stars will favor Ngo Dinh's brutal rule lasted until 1963. Eventually, however, he went too far. A group of high-ranking officers, led by General Duong Van Minh, conspired against their leader. Importantly, the rebels could count on the support of the United States, which had lost faith in its recent protégé. The conspirators turned to astrologers, who confirmed that on November 1, 1963, the stars would favor them. It would be an auspicious day. With such omens, the generals in charge of all the action were confident. They urged Diem to step down and surrender with his brother without a fight. But the president had no intention of surrendering at all. He still counted on the help of Washington and the commanders of the loyal military formations. At that time he did not yet know that they had all betrayed him. Was the CIA agent in charge of the assault? A few hours later the attack on the presidential palace began, defended by only 3 guard battalions and 1 armored unit. Witness accounts suggest that the attack was led by an American officer, probably Lucien Conein, a particularly active CIA agent of French origin. The besieged Diem and Ngo did not wait for the first artillery bombardment. They escaped from their headquarters through a secret tunnel. The politicians took refuge in Saigon's Chinatown, where the head of the local religious community looked after them. Meanwhile, the situation grew more hopeless by the hour. Already on the morning of November 2nd, the desperate men sought asylum at St. Francis Xavier Church. It was there that they received the news that the presidential palace had been seized by assassins. Ngo Dinh realized that this was the end. Devastated, he appealed to the rebels to surrender to them on one condition. They were to allow him to travel abroad safely. In a fit of rage, at first it seemed that the dictator might indeed be able to save his own skin. A convoy was sent after them to pick up the detainees and escort them to safety. Only on the way did the situation suddenly escalate. A fight broke out in the car between Ngo Dinh and Major Nguyen Van Anh Hung, aide to General Minh. The quarrel escalated into a bloody massacre. At one point, the officer pulled out a knife and, without thinking long, stabbed the former head of the secret police in a series of swift blows. Of course, Ngo Dinh rushed to the aid of his dying brother, which enraged the major even more. Disregarding earlier promises, Nguyen killed the newly deposed president in a fit of rage. His death foreshadowed a long series of bloody upheavals that would eventually lead to an American military intervention on the Indochinese peninsula.